Hey guys, Team Pokemon here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I caught a shiny Pokemon every day for almost 200 days so far in 2024. Now, we're just over half a year into 2024, and you can see we've caught 1,947 shinies. But that's not entirely accurate, as we've transferred 40 shinies this year from this year's shiny pool. So we're getting very, very close to 2,000 shinies, and we're for sure going to hit that in New York this weekend, which I cannot wait for. But we got ourselves a lot of shinies. I'm going to go ahead and brush up on a few, and we're going to show some clips from today's grind, which I didn't record a full video for, but we found some pretty cool stuff. Now, I'll show you the first one. Now, let's get a W Kira in the comments down below. She's right here, and I just checked this Ho-Oh with her as we came down to get her ready for a walk, and we got ourselves a shiny Ho-Oh, which, I mean, just looks great. And no, we're not using our Master Ball on a 2142 Garbaggio shiny Ho-Oh, but it looks really good, and I'm happy, number one, to keep the shiny streak of 2024 alive. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a grind right now, but we're not recording a grind video today. But we got ourselves our first catch of the day, and it's a shiny. Stuff you love to see. Let's check these IVs. Garbaggio. If anybody wants a shiny Ho-Oh in a lucky trade in the future, I will gladly give this one up. But very happy to add another one to the shiny collection and keep the shiny streak of 2024 very much alive. And how cool is that? Keeping the streak alive with a shiny legendary. I mean, you can go ahead and see that. I mean, that's just the best way to do it, right? But let's go over some of my favorite shinies so far this year, as we've got ourselves a huge wild shiny Venusaur. This was a Venusaur I caught in the wild. Now, how exactly do I catch a shiny every single day? Now, it's a little bit difficult. To be honest with you guys, my steps per day this year is way up. I'm at 31,000 steps a day. And I don't even know how I'm doing it, but we doing it, you know what I mean? We've been grinding for you guys, streaming, all that kind of stuff, so that probably answers that question, but we've definitely been grinding a ton. Now, my number one recommendation for new players is make sure to locate an area in your area that you know a lot of people go to, because that's more than likely going to mean that there's more spawns there as well. So, like a mall, you know, a park that is quite busy, that kind of stuff is always really good, but there's also local gems that don't have any stops around it, so sometimes you just got to go out exploring. But let's go over some more shinies that I love. I like this shiny Rockruff, stuff you love to see. We got ourselves some more shinies to scroll down. Our 4,000 shiny in Pokemon Go. Crazy that we're probably gonna hit our 6,000 shiny this weekend in New York. And again, cannot wait for New York Go Fest. When you're watching this, I'm literally playing it, which is amazing. We already did our first stream for it. We're gonna do another stream later today at 4 p.m. So come tune in. But we got ourselves some more shinies. Swirlix, love that shiny. And you know what? This is a good segue because we got ourselves some green shinies. Let me show you a green shiny I caught today. And there we go. We got ourselves a wild shiny now. Now, I refuse to go in AR mode because I'm scared to fail another shiny. I'm scarred. I've failed a lot of shinies, including a costume Umbreon out in Madrid. But we got ourselves a shiny Mankey on the inside, so thank you for showing up. Do not run away. I would love to get a really good IV shiny one of these as well, especially a Shundo. Would love to max that thing out as an Annihilate for Master League and just in general. But let's see if this one maybe is that Shundo. Now let's see these IVs. Boom. It is what it is, though. We're on our way to go run some errands and do some stuff real quick, but just grinding alongside of it, and we're getting ready for New York Go Fest tomorrow. And now that we're back, we got some ice cream for two. Yeah, but we got more shinies. I mean, this day was a crazy day as we got ourselves right here a shiny Mankey, and I knew that one was coming up, so I sent you guys back to the past to show you guys a shiny Mankey, but we got ourselves Porygon Combo where we got a throw and a Shadow shiny Moltres, which was pretty awesome. Some highlights there. We got ourselves a couple other shinies, a lot of Bronzors. You can see them. A tiny shiny of Ekans, which you love to see, and then we got ourselves a few other shinies, including a shiny Shadow Ho-Oh. Now, we got one of those today to keep the shiny streak alive. Now, we did get two shinies today, but we also got ourselves a pretty good IV legendary. And you know what else was legendary? Something we saw on the daily instance today. So let me send you back to that. Okay, so we're just grinding and we got ourselves a Galarian Articuno here. Now, I'm not going to encounter into it because there was about 5 seconds left on the daily. I was scared of it despawning, but we got a huge CP here, 2,756. So we're probably not going to catch this guy, but we are going to try our best. And that was a horrible throw. Should have just waited for it to come down. All good. Bad throws catch him, right? Boom. Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, dude, I saw 2 rolls. It stayed. You want to be caught? Okay, let's try to hit the excellent throw this time and not completely botch our throw, hopefully. I would love to set you guys down, but I tried to find an area and there's not really anything I set you guys down on. We give up on these throws. That was 2 bad throws in a row. We don't talk about them. It's gone forever. If it would have stayed 3 times, I would have been shocked. But you can see literally right here, Boom, daily done. Literally the last spawn on the daily. Stuff you love to see, and gonna continue this grind. And now I'm gonna input a couple clips in here in the video for just my normal grind today, but I wanted to talk about this target in particular. Now, not only is it one of the pit stops on my grind today, but this is where it all started. My rekindle for Pokemon Go. I played here for the Snover Spotlight Hour in 2020, in December 2020, and I just was like, why is there Snover anywhere? Fourth click, I got a shiny Snover, and it all started from there. The channel, everything, it just really all, like, really started from there. I'd already made the channel, but it was mainly a Pokemon pack channel, and, you know, it's been a big journey since, and I guess it's kind of, like, nostalgic, not like, maybe not the word emotional is the word, but it's kind of crazy, like, how far we've come, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that has supported the channel, you know, been a part of this channel, and joined the community, so I'm really thankful for all you guys, and unfortunately we can't get a spot on this spot. It'd be incredible. I'm gonna drop a what's it called, icy lure module. Let's see if we get a shiny Snover. That'd be amazing. But we got a Bouffalant, which can't be. And welcome back. So those are all the clips I had from today. Just wanted to throw them in early in the vlogs. You guys can see them. Thought I had a pretty good day, honestly. We just went around, walked around in the morning because we were spending some time with the family right now. But we got ourselves a shiny Shadow Tentacool as well. Then we got ourselves some other spawns, a Latios. If you guys know the story, Latios is the shiny legendary that took me the longest time. 136 raids. 136. Yes, you heard that right. 136 on a 1 in 20. Still can't believe that happened to me. But we got ourselves Chansey Comday, where we got a shiny Shadow Zubat. And my shiny Shadow luck in 2024 has been going off the charts, which you love to see. We'll see some more of that in the March haul. But we got ourselves another shiny Shadow here with the shiny Shadow Tentacool. And don't worry, we got some more coming up. We also got a Houndoom. This was actually a wild shiny Houndoom off the Daily Incense, which you love to see. Then we got ourselves a Dredigan. We got a Pangoro. We got ourselves a couple other spawns like a Pawniard from a 10k egg, which you love, 10k egg, 12k egg, which you love to see, and a shiny Shadow Yoshi. And this was my first ever one, but we ended up evolving it, because you'll see we get some more later. But we got ourselves a Gulpin, we got Decidueye, we got Drampa. Finally, after over 100 raids, I got myself a shiny Drampa, which I was so stoked about. And then we get more, you'll see them later. But then we got Spinda, we got ourselves Darkrai, my favorite Pokemon. And then we got ourselves Sinnoh, which I hope Unova is next year, and I would really love to go to that event. So that will hopefully happen. But we got ourselves a huge shiny. This was actually full odds. As you can tell, Aaron is not a Sinnoh Pokemon, and we went ahead and picked up a full odds, huge, shiny Aaron right before the event kicked off. Also got ourselves a Hisuian Voltorb, some unknowns, a tiny shiny Dialga with Fluorite Vs and the city background. One of my favorite shinies this year. We got Origin Dialga, which again, another one of my favorite shinies this year. Wild Ursaluna, that was pretty cool. We got ourselves some unknowns. Chingling, my first one ever. Carnivine, my first one ever. A huge shiny Lickitung. Then we got ourselves, I think it's later on, a tiny shiny unknown, a little bit of a spoiler. Hatched a Riolu, evolved that, got a Spiritomb from the research, and we kept going off. We got more XXL shinies because of Hisui, where we got alpha Pokemon. We got extra XXL chances, which I thought was really cool, a really cool feature of the event. Got another Carnivine. We actually had 2 Chatot, but I traded one of them. You can see one of them right here. Then we got ourselves all of our shinies. We got Rachel Rocky, one of my favorite shinies of all time, a Shundo costume Piplup. Still can't believe that I got this thing. Just absolutely amazing. We got ourselves a tiny shiny Pachirisu not too long after that, and a 93 shiny Weasel, which is pretty cool. Another Pachirisu, got a huge shiny Duskull, got some unknowns, got ourselves another huge shiny, the tiny shiny unknown that I told you guys about. And again, we're just kind of skimming through. If you guys see a shiny that I'm like skipping over, not that I don't care about it, but it's just we got so much to go through, like this 96 Pachirisu. Absolute savage. That one came from the research too, the egg research for the Road to Sinnoh event. We got ourselves a Darkrai that day and a few others. Hisuian Quillfish, I love that thing. More Dialgas, more Pikachus. Just so many shinies. This is during Global right here. And finally, White Stripe Basculin after like 100 plus checks, which was a little bit painful. We did some trades, got lucky, got ourselves some Voltorbs, got ourselves some Sneasels, and just amazing shinies everywhere. And I cannot wait, by the way, for New York Go Fest. Hopefully, we'll be walking away with 100 plus shinies in one of the days. That would be absolutely incredible. The goal is to get 200 on the weekend. We'll see if we can do that. That's the goal. We're setting goals high. But we got ourselves some party hats. We got another shiny Shadow. This was during Palmy Spotlight Hour. I was not playing that Spotlight Hour, so I was doing shiny Shadow checking during it, and I got that, which was incredible. Also hatched this during the following Spotlight Hour, Tyrogue, which love to see. And, yeah, we love to see it. Actually, wait. No, wait, this... Oh, I'm sorry. Palmy, that was unnecessary. This was not during Palmy Spotlight Hour. This was right before, actually, Alolan Sandshrew Spotlight Hour, and I remember it now because we got an Alolan Sandshrew that same day in an egg. Like, that was so weird. Same day as Alolan Sandshrew Spotlight Hour mixed with, normal Sandshrew, we hatched a shiny one. Odds of that, very slim. But we move on swiftly. We got ourselves a Tauros, some Bronzors, Azel from a trade. Got ourselves a Research Day, which I love that event, but didn't get a Shundo. Did get a couple Joltics, though. Got more Bronzor, Sudowoodo, a Turtonator from an egg, which I thought was really, really cool. That was when it first came to eggs, and we also got ourselves another Yoshi. Again, we went off with the Shiny Shadows. You see, we go even crazier later on in this video. Got ourselves some Tapu Kokos, and again, shiny hunting every single day is a mission, right? Of course, sometimes, but at the end of the day, I really, really enjoy making content for you guys and all that kind of stuff, so I go out, make sure to play every single day. I'd say my average daily playtime is like 5-6 hours. I'd say, honestly, it's probably higher, but the normal day is like 5-6. Usually, it's probably like 8, but we move on swiftly. We got ourselves Throw. We got ourselves some Tapu Koko. Sorry, my brain froze for a second. Drillbur, which you love to see, Regice, and more. And then we got ourselves, boom, Drampa, which is just awesome. I love that shiny so much. And I finally also hatched my first ever shiny Solosis. Still need one of these for the line. It was a 96 shiny, but we swiftly go through. We got more Drampa and Amora. For some reason, they just were super close friends on stream. Stuff you love to see. We got Calm Day, where we actually, crazy enough, weirdly enough, we got a tiny shiny Castform and a huge shiny Castform during that event. That was so weird. We got both of them. Stuff you love to see. Then we move on. We got ourselves Marissa, the Shundo Kyogre. You'll see some more Shundos later on in this video, but let's quickly go through. We got ourselves a bunch of shinies in there. We got 38K for the hitting 38K on YouTube. Thank you guys again for hitting that subscribe button and helping us push even further. We got ourselves Snowy Castform, my first ever one. I actually had 2. Traded one over to my fiance, but we moved on swiftly. Got ourselves a Regice, a lucky trade for a Lechonk. I love my Lechonk. Then we got ourselves a release of Shiny Flabebe, and I've had a few since then, but that was my only one in his debut event, as well as my only costume Cottony, unfortunately. It is what it is, but we move on swiftly. We got Groudon Day. We did get a Hundo on that day, and then we caught ourselves our Shiny Shaman, which, this thing looks great, and I wish its IVs looked great, but, it looks great, okay? It looks good. But we move on. We got Poochienas everywhere. We got Sawdudes. We got the birth of Sawdude in this event, and this was when I was, hunting for the Shiny Shadow still. I now have the Shiny Shadow line done, but you can see right here, boom, and boom, a pretty good, now level 50, Sawdude with a shiny, you know what I mean? But you guys know the story with Sawdude. That is my Shadow Hundo, my champ. I have 2 of them, so absolute legends. But we got another Machop. You can see right here, we got a Trapinch, then we got ourselves a Cacnea. I finished all 3 of these lines, including a tiny shiny Shadow Trapinch, which is just incredible. But we got ourselves more shinies. You can see Pawniard. That was actually hatched back-to-back with a Pancham, which I think oh no, this is the one with the back-to-back with the Pancham. They were back-to-back. It was insane. But we move on. We got ourselves some Mewtwo's. Finally, after so long. You can see the one right here. That was my first one. But my gosh, we took forever to get Shiny Shadow Mewtwo. It took me over 100 raids to get my first ever one. But then we got ourselves so many Shiny Shadows here. And you can see this was a crazy day where we got a Mewtwo, we got a Weavile, we got a Cacnea, we got a Mewtwo again, and then we got a Saw, dude. My first 5 shinies that day were all Shiny Shadow, which is just insanity. So we got another Mewtwo to add to that day. We got another Pancham. We got ourselves some more. We got a tiny shiny Squirtle caught on the same day as a wild shiny Blastoise. We got some Combies. Got a pretty good IV shiny Zubat. Got more shinies flowing in. We got a lucky trade, which didn't go so well. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, but we move on swiftly. Got a huge shiny Wailord. Got ourselves tiny shiny Wimpy, aka for Wimpy, the shiny Wimpod. Then we got ourselves another tiny shiny shiny one of those. Then we got ourselves a shiny Shadow Entei, which was pretty sick, and some Yoshis. Yoshi Calm Day went so well. No Shundo, but we got ourselves a bunch of shinies that day. And then we moved on swiftly to Shiny Shadow Sneasel. The luck for the Shiny Shadows, again, has been here this year so far. We got ourselves Kartana shiny debut, as well as Celesteela somewhere down here. You'll see it after, like, centuries of scrolling, I guess. Did I pass it? Did I pass it? I feel like I didn't see it. But it's somewhere here, I promise. Got ourselves a Shiny Shadow Poliwhirl, which was really nice. And again, we'll see it eventually. We got Tapu Bulu. I swear It's somewhere here, okay? I swear. Okay, whatever. We'll just swiftly move on from that. I'm like, I lost it. I don't know where it is. But hey, it is what it is. I promise you guys I have it. We got Heracross Raid Day, which was a lot of fun. Did get a bunch of those shinies. We got Tapu Bulus everywhere. We got ourselves a few others. Tapu Bulu here that was almost a Shundo, which was amazing. And I quickly scrolled past actually a near Shundo Tapu, not Finny, Tapu Lele, there we go. It was a 15-15-14 shiny, as well as this 15-15-13 shiny Lucky Groudon. Then we got ourselves a bunch of Bellsprouts for Calm Day, including a shiny Shadow Entei, because that apparently is the cost of admission. Then we got ourselves a Heracross trade in the middle of that event. We also got ourselves a couple others in there, and some fun shinies like Drillbur, and a 96 shiny Binacle. I mean, some amazing moments this year so far. We got ourselves some Trubbish, and again, we've been catching shinies every single day, and I'm showing you guys what you get from catching a shiny every single day in 2024 so far. Now, I'm going to quickly again scroll through so I don't, take up too much of your guys' time, because, GoFest is going down and all that kind of stuff. We also got ourselves another shiny Shadow Trapinch to finish that line, and we finally did that, which was amazing. Now we got ourselves a pretty good Registeel for Great League. We got ourselves some more shinies, including Tapu Finis, where again, I almost got 2 Shundos. We got this one, and then we almost got, where is he? It's a little bit more down, because we got to show the shiny Shadow Suicune. It's my only one. It looks really good. Also, a shiny Ditto. Love to see it. But we did get that Tapu Fini. It's somewhere down here. Also, hashtag Team Tony winning a Spotlight Hour shiny challenge again against JT Valor. And we went off with 3 shinies, including this near Shundo Hitmonlee. Now, not only did we get that, we got ourselves a 98 shiny. I don't know where this thing is. There it is. I'm like, where are you? 15, 14, 15 Tapu Fini shiny, as well as a Snorlax and a bunch of other shinies in there that you can see, including the Research Day shinies, which were pretty fun. And on my birthday, we got a huge shiny Noibat, which was pretty sick. The day after my birthday was the Research Day, but I got a Wimpod, a Surskit, a Voltorb, Jinx, a couple of Onix, and a couple of Tapu Finis, which is pretty awesome. I got 10 shinies on my birthday. I mean, that's walking W's, but we move on swiftly because we got ourselves more shinies to show, like that Pampor. We got Battle Sweet Calm Day, which is pretty cool, and brought another shiny Shadow. I don't know what it is with Calm Day and shiny Shadows. I've done that like 3 times this year, but then we got ourselves Aerodactyl, we got a Pichu, we got Flabebe, which is amazing. Love that shiny. Got ourselves a tiny shiny Bronzor. It had to do it eventually. We got ourselves a Gyarados from a raid. Yes, this was caught as a Gyarados from a Mega Raid shiny, which is awesome. Then Marini shiny debuted, and I got it in the first hour, which was insane, but I didn't get 1, I got 2. And I didn't get 2, I got 3. But the third one I traded to my fiance because she really wanted it. So I made sure to trade it to her. But we got ourselves some Hippopotamus, we got a Litleo, we got ourselves some Eevee, Chansey, all that kind of stuff. We got that Gardevoir, which I love so much. I mean, it's an amazing Gardevoir, and we had that Spotlight Hour, which was a lot of fun. But then we move on swiftly to a level 1 Sawdude. We got ourselves a Jinx, some Clamperls, and then we swiftly move on because there's some cool stuff in here like Shiny Shadow Raikou right there. But I want to get to all the way down to 96 Turtonator as well. I want to get down to Madrid Go Fest, which I mean was absolutely incredible. Now you can see the Sawdude, Slackouts, aka and Slacking, but you can see the Komalas there. You got a couple of those, and then of course, actually, first we got to show the XXL shiny, and then we got to show the Shundo Gumi, which is just incredible. This is one of my favorite Pokemon on my account, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And to have this in the collection, I feel blessed. So thank you guys, for sending the luck on that Calm Day because it went really well. But we also got ourselves some more shinies, including a Landorus from a raid to keep the shiny streak of 2024 alive, a Oricorio, which is really, really cool. Actually, this was a Landorus that kept the, 2024 streak alive. But this right here, Oricorio, was my first ever shiny Oricorio. I got it right before I headed to Madrid. And here is the Madrid haul. We got Flabebe, we got ourselves some Crabominals, we got Eevee with the crowns. Got an Umbreon that we failed. But we got this one here. We got ourselves some more Pikachus. Crabrawler for the first time ever. We got ourselves, that was a Bronzor. Crabrawler for the first time ever. We got ourselves Necrozma. We got ourselves so many shinies, including the Bow Lapras, one of which I traded in a lucky trade to Marissa. And she got a Shundo Bow Lapras. So let's get some W Marissas in the comments down below because she's a walking W. But we also got ourselves a huge shiny Espeon, a shiny Pheromosa, a shiny Oricorio, which is in a gem right now. do your thing, you know what I mean? Hit that gym. But we got ourselves some more shinies like Dupida. We got ourselves Crabrawler right here. We got ourselves some other ones like this Nihilego with the background. Got ourselves this Umbreon. We got ourselves this right here, a pretty good IV shining across, well, which is pretty exciting, named after Shiny Weedle. And then I got myself some Oricorias. I'm going to trade some to some friends tomorrow when we get to New York. Got ourselves more Necrozmas. We got question mark unknown. We got ourselves the Shundo Lilligant. I mean, what? Absolute insanity with that. That was insane. Hopefully we can do that again in New York. Then we got ourselves Crabrawler, Unknown, and more Necrozmas. From the morning raids, we got 4 shinies that morning with 3 Necrozmas and a Pheromosa. And a question mark unknown to start the event. Stuff you love to see. But we continue that on swiftly to where we're getting to now. Now we got more Nihilegos with the background, which you love to see. Again, we love to see it. But we got more Espeons, Pheromosa with the background. Traded one of those. I did get 2, but I traded one. We got this from Saint, which I traded one of the background Pheromosas for because I didn't get a Necrozma with the background. Now, right before we headed out of Madrid, the last day, we got ourselves a shiny Mr. Mime, which, I mean, was the perfect thing to get on the way out. It was amazing. We got ourselves a Turtonator, we got ourselves Slugma, and then we had Syndical Calm Day. And you guys know, if you guys were there, something crazy happened after Syndical Calm Day, aka Shundo again. Yes, guys, we got 3 Shundos in June, 5 on the year, and this Shundo Turtonator might be one of my favorites of the year. It's honestly hard to pick, but it's got to be Kyogre, I'm going to be honest with you, but still an awesome moment on the year. But we got more shinies, including a Raikou, that was Shiny Shadow, we got the Yveltal, we got ourselves Hisuian Growlithe, we got Sawdud, including the Sawdust trade, but we got ourselves some more shinies like Shiny Larvesta, which I'm so hyped about. Again, this one, I did 600 eggs in that event. Didn't get a shiny. First egg batch outside of the event. Boom, Shiny Larvesta. Stuff you love to see from a normal egg. But we got ourselves more Yveltals, and we got ourselves our first ever Shiny Clauncher, which is just, again, incredible that I was able to pick this one up. Super stoked about that one, sorry. Then we got ourselves the Party Hat event that we just had. We had Grimer, we had Eevee, we had a lot of luck on the first day. 2 King-Cat Pikachus, we had ourselves a Bulbasaur, multiple Eevees, we had the Meltan, we had the Rayquaza during the Elite Raid day, we had Squirtle, we had ourselves multiple Grimers. I got 4 of those, which was incredible. Some more Chanseys, got ourselves more Meltans, we got ourselves, what's it called, Meltan, Turtwig, Hitmonlee, all that kind of stuff, Dupida. But then we got ourselves Shiny Flabebe yet again, which was pretty sick, Shiny Ho-Oh, 2 shiny Pikachus during the Spotlight Hour. Then we got ourselves Smoochum and 3 shiny Meltans in a row yesterday on the mystery box. It was 3 Meltans in a row. It was absolutely insane. Check out yesterday's video for that. But then today, well, yesterday we got the Grimer to wrap things up, and then we got a Ho-Oh and Mankey today, which I showed you guys. So that's the complete haul for the year so far. Almost 2,000 shinies caught this year, and I've caught a shiny every single day. Now, we aren't even 200 days in, so if you do the math, we've caught over 10 shinies a day. If you do the math, I think that sounds about right to me, you know. I think. But I don't know. Doing the math in my head. Maybe I did it wrong. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys all have a great day yourselves. And I can't wait for New York Go Fest. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe because this is not the time you want to miss the content. Next vlog, literally tomorrow, is Go Fest. Let's go. See you guys in the next video. Peace.